Hello guys, welcome to another YouTube video. So we're here at the Cisco Networking Academy again to answer some of the chapter activities. So now we are heading into the chapter 4, which is the network access. So we're here at the activity named physical layer terminology. So the instructions here is descriptions of the physical layer are provided in the table. Drag each physical layer term to its description. So here in we have this in the table, the description, and the term is missing. So the terms here listed is the fiber optic, bandwidth, throughput, copper, and wireless. So we're going to drag them into their correct positions. So number one, media that uses patterns of microwaves to represent bits. So in the previous chapters, this has been um, already taught. So the wireless media contains the microwaves because ano, as it is wireless, so there's no cabling involved here. Only its waves of the connectivity. So the number two is the capacity of a medium to carry data. So we have here the choices bandwidth and throughput. So they both have the characteristics of measuring the capacity and the transfer of data into the media. So the capacity is the bandwidth. Number three, media that uses patterns of light to represent bits. Patterns of light. So it is the most advanced cabling known. So this is the fiber optic. A measure of the transfer of bits across the media, so it will be the throughput. Media that uses electrical pulses to represent bits is the copper because it is a good conductor of the electrical pulses and represent bits as it transfers through the devices. Let's check that we have the correct answers. Heading to the next one. So here we have the activity fiber optics terminology. So the instruction says descriptions of fiber optic media are provided in the table. Click the appropriate field to match the description to the fiber optic cable type. So here we have a table and we have this multi-mode and single mode here. So this multi-mode and single mode are types of the fiber optic cabling. So we're going to check in these boxes whether it is multi-mode or single mode to match this statements here. So number one is can help data travel approximately 1.24 miles or 2 kilometers. So it's not that large. The range is not that large and its reach is not that large also. So single mode is better than the multi-mode because the single mode has faster transfer, and this multi-mode has like a lower but is quite usable also. So we have here the multi-mode. So the single mode is better than this, and the multi-mode has a little bit of flaws into it. So uses light emitting diodes as a data light source transmitter. So what I have read in some of the topic here in chapter 4, use the LED. That is the multi-mode. So number 3 uses lasers in a single stream as a data light source transmitter. So if the multi-mode uses the light emitting diodes as a data light source transmitter, then the single mode uses lasers in a single stream as a data light source transmitter. Simple as that. Used to collect long distance telephony and cable TV applications. So it has long distance reach. So single mode is better, as I've said. It's kinda enhanced than this. Because the wider the cabling, it's like slower. In single mode has like a small type of cabling like that. So can travel approximately 62.5 miles or 100 kilometers. If the multi-mode can travel approximately 1.24 miles or 2 kilometers, then the single mode can travel approximately 62.5 miles or 100 kilometers. This is faster. So used within a campus network. So campus network is not that kind of a big type of network. So it's in the multi-mode. Check that. We're correct. We're going to the third third activity. Not here. Not here, not here, not here. Okay. So here in this activity, we have the generic frame fields. So we're going to drag again some of these terms into this representation here of the frame fields. Drag the generic frame field to its current location on the diagram. So here at the top, we have the header first. Oh, okay, header first. So we have the packet or data in the trailer. So these three are related to one another because they all go towards the same path when sending the mainframe to a destination, from source to destination. And of course the header and the trailer has their own parts. So the header starts with the frame start. Now this is where the start of the transport is determined, or if it is ready. So next, after the start of the frame, so we need addressing to check the destination where the media will be transmitted. Next will be the type. So mm, this this checks the protocols to be used in the transmission of the frame. Of course, we have the control. So this this control has the work of controlling the flow of the transportation of the frame. Of course, the packeter data, middles data also. So in the trailer, we have the end. So we have the error detection, detects the errors as its word suggests. Error detection, so the frame stop. So this is where the frame stops. This is the end. We have successfully placed the other generic field names in the frame. So activity part to generic frame fields, still the generic frame fields. So right now, so so in the first part, we have determined the places of the frame field of the terms in the frame fields. So we got it all correct. And then right now we're going to drag this 5 frame fields to this to their respective descriptions. So drag and drop the generic frame field to its description. So number 1 contains the IP header, transport layer, video, and data. So everything's inside it. So it's the data because it's the most field. What do you how do you say it? It's the most need when transporting the frame. So identifies the layer 3 protocol used by the LLC. Identifies the layer 3 protocol. So as I said in the part 1 of this generic frame fields, that the type identifies the protocols used and marks the end of the frame. So this suggests the end, so it's the frame stop because it's where the frame will stop, or when the transmission is success. Identify source and destination hosts, so it is addressing because it identifies the source and destination where the media will be passed on. Specifies special flow control services, which is the control. Check. Okay. So we got it all correct. I think we're done here because the next one is the summary already. So I think that's it for this video, and thank you for watching, and thank you. Goodbye.